it out. If the next couple days is a little too hot for you, don't worry, because we've got a nice cool down coming. So take a look at the forecast for Detroit today. We're in the upper 80s. We've got afternoon storms, some of which could get a little bit on the feisty side. Now, we should be in the upper 70s. So this is about 10 degrees above average for where we should be for Detroit. You can see you are right in the area of that possibility for strong storms, gusty winds, hail possible. Flint, you're included in that. But really, anywhere in this shaded area, you could see some of those storms get a little bit on the feistier side. So here's what's going on. We've got this warm front that's going to be lifting north. It is bringing the warmth, the heat, the humidity, all of that with it. And then we are going to get this cold front to sweep through and bring some cooler air behind it. But you know what happens when you have those two things? They clash and you get the storms in the warm sector. And that's exactly what we're going to see. Nice start to your morning in Indianapolis. We've got some rain moving into Chicago. And we are going to continue to see this energy building, which means that is going to help fuel those storms, especially as that front slowly starts to make its way eastward. So here's what's going on. We've got some winds. We've got some pretty robust winds at about 5,000 feet above the ground over the past 3 hours. So that is going to help to get those storms going as well. You can see a little bit of rain starting off your morning, but with that daytime heating, that's going to make all the difference. And you're going to have those storms becoming certainly maybe severe for some of us, but at the least, you're going to have those type of storms that are impacting your day with the heavy rain, with lots of lightning. That cold front, as it moves south and east across Lake Michigan this evening, you've got a couple different ingredients coming together that bring us that risk for severe storms, for heavy rainmakers as well. And the ground for some of us here is pretty saturated, so you could get some flash flooding issues as well. So we've got strong winds aloft. All of that comes together to keep those storms going and to enhance that damaging wind risk as well. Say that 5 times fast. Damaging wind risk. As mentioned, we've got the flash flooding possibility. We're stretching that from Oklahoma up through St. Louis, Indianapolis, Detroit, Pittsburgh, all included in that. As that front, it's not a crazy fast moving front. I mean, it is sweeping through, but it's not like one of those ones that's going to sweep through and bring you a drop in temperatures in like an hour. So when you have that chance for the storms to kind of fall over the same places for multiple rounds, along with all the moisture that we have, it does bring you that flash flooding chance. You can see Detroit, these are moving in for your Friday evening. Fort Wayne, same thing for you. Springfield, Illinois, we've got that possibility for those evening storms. So you're going to have to keep an eye on that. They could be impacting your Friday evening, Paul. And then, of course, we're going to watch all of this Saturday, Sunday, Monday, enjoying my long weekend. It's the people that are going to be stuck with rounds and rounds and rounds of rain, as Paul is just showing you, that are kind of not getting the greatest deal out of this. So let's talk about the past 24 hours. We've had some hail reports, some wind damage reports as well. It's just been a very active time across the Tennessee Valley, up into the mid-Atlantic, Northeast as well. Not to mention not only the wind reports, the hail reports, but also the rain that we've gotten. Now, I will say some of this area does need that rain where we're seeing some drought conditions, but what you don't want is getting up to 5 to 8 inches of rain, getting some flooding reports. Look at all that heavy rain as you look there for portions of the Delmarva as well. So that cold front is going to continue moving south and east. That's bringing us the storms for places like Detroit later on today. It is going to move south and east, and it is going to bring us the chance for storms for places like Roanoke, Raleigh, Charlotte as we're heading into the second portion of the day. The main risks with any of these storms that are getting to a severe limit, that's going to be wind for this region. So we're starting out fairly quiet. You've got sun in Virginia Beach, sunny and 78 in Charlotte, a little bit of fog in Columbia. What is going to happen, though, is that front moves through and interacts with our daytime heating, interacts with our moisture. It's going to pop those storms up. It's like we flip the little light switch. You start to see the storms bubbling up across western Tennessee, and then we'll continue to see this filling in, Paul, as we head into the nighttime hours. So it's really going to be a Friday night type of activity for us here. But we're also watching what it's going to do for the Northeast.
Yes, in fact. You know what? It's the most wonderful time of the year.
My birthday.
College
no, I'm kidding.
Football. College football is underway. Today is College Colors Day. You are not wearing all black and gold.
You can't. You know, you got to talk to our style people, because I don't think they would have liked me in gold.
Despite your lack of college colors, your UCF
Knights.
Golden Knights?
No, I think we got rid of Golden
Knights won last night.
Yeah.
Right. Number 1, Georgia Bulldogs. They are hosting the Clemson Tigers in Atlanta. So a neutral site. But outside, temperatures close to the 90s tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be a hot one. Let's see. The Nittany Lions taking on the West Virginia Mountaineers. You've got those temperatures into the mid-80s, but guys, we do have that chance for some storms, so you want to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, a lot of good games going on. A big battle in Florida here. You got your Gators hosting.
You ready this time?
I'm ready this time. I was watching, see? She had a no-look pass before where I wasn't looking, and she still passed it to me. But the U.
Don't blame it on me.
Making a trip to the swamp, and it is swampy weather. No rain in the forecast there.
Yeah, but it's probably going to feel kind of wet with all that humidity, but they're used to it. They're fine. Okay, Paul, this is what you've been waiting for.
My Longhorns, used to humidity. It's going to be a hot, humid day here in Austin, which is putting those Rams at a disadvantage because they live in Fort Collins, Colorado, where the dew point now is like 42.
Oh, that
and it's like 72 in Austin for this 2:30 local kick. Yeah, advantage for the Longhorns.
Yeah, that humidity can make all the difference. All right, let's talk about Western Kentucky taking on Alabama. Another pretty hot game there.
Go Western Kentucky. That's all I got to say.